The boy grabbed a slingshot, shot a stone, bringing down a German military plane. Startled from his dream, he messaged his mother about it, only to be jolted awake by gunfire. As he prepared to leave, his mother rushed in, pulling him out of the window, urging him to escape. Without looking back, the boy was hit by a German bullet. Fleeing outside, he saw the village in flames, its people slaughtered by the Germans. Deep in the forest, the boy quickly got lost, screaming for his mother in fear. To evade the Germans, he wandered the forest, surviving on wild fruits, rainwater. At night, he gripped a stick, mustering courage to survive alone in the forest for 30 days. Until his body gave out, collapsing deep in the woods. Upon waking, he found a hedgehog nearby, barely clinging to life before losing consciousness. Fortunately, a scouting team soon found him, brought him back to their camp. When the captain learned that the scouts hadn't reached their designated location, returned. He scolded them until he noticed the boy in a soldier's arms. The captain quickly understood, carrying the boy to safety, reassuring him not to be afraid. When the boy asked if the little hedgehog had told him where he was, the captain found the question amusing. Upon inquiring the boy's name, the boy politely stood up, shook hands with the captain, introduced himself, but broke down in tears when asked about his parents. The soldiers comforted him. The cook brought food. He was taken to the hospital. His innocence brought joy to the soldiers, who visited him, often warming their hearts amidst the harsh battlefield. An old soldier pleaded with the captain to let the boy stay, promising they would take good care of him. However, the captain disagreed, believing the battlefield wasn't suitable for a child. Under the nurse's care, the boy eventually recovered. The captain decided to send him to an orphanage. Before leaving, the captain gave the boy a toy gun, to which the boy reluctantly looked away. But as the boy hugged, the captain said, "I'll wait for you. I'm afraid they'll kill you." The captain's heart melted. He decided to adopt the boy as his own son. Upon hearing that the boy would stay, the old soldier hastily tailored a set of military uniform for him. So the youngest soldier of World War II stepped forward. The young soldier, through his binoculars, spotted a moving boot in the haystack. Realizing the danger, he rushed back to the camp to inform the soldiers. They did not ignore the young soldier's information, brought him to the battlefield. Upon approaching the haystack, they refrained from throwing grenades due to friendly horses, instead set it ablaze. Soon 2 German soldiers emerged, were swiftly taken down. Meanwhile, the vigilant boy stumbled upon a radio. Despite being new to the service, he had already shown merit. Growing up fast, he mimicked adults by shaving off his beard, awkwardly saluting soldiers. He headed to headquarters to request a mission, which the colonel assigned him to deliver a message to the front line. The soldiers were overjoyed upon receiving letters from home, some even dancing in celebration. It was a rare moment of joy. Days later, the boy ran a long distance with a letter, only to find no one to claim it. An old soldier embraced him, informing him of a soldier's death. The boy silently, sorrowfully removed his cap. Most soldiers were illiterate, relying on political officers to read letters. When the political officer fell in battle, the task fell to the boy. Illiterate, he lied to keep the soldiers hopeful, saying the war would soon end. However, soon the enemy sent a general. Carrying a heavy ammunition box, the boy bravely ran towards the battlefield. After delivering the bullets, an old soldier ordered him back to headquarters. He refused, but the old soldier insisted that a true soldier follows orders. A shell hit, cutting the telephone line communication. The boy left his post, meticulously reconnecting the line inch by inch, crawling to avoid detection. He encountered an injured messenger, took half of the telephone line from him. Despite shelling, he managed to connect it back to restore communication, shifting the tide of the battle in their favor. Once again, the boy stood out, stepping into the shoes of a true soldier.